coming from, but he gets real possessive over anybody that's ever come on his show. Like a Mr. Kill. Oh my God, Mr. Kill, you're dead to me. Hey, you went on this guy's show or you went on that guy's show. But then when he realizes he cannot get any guests, he's on the phone. Mr. Kill, come back. Ray, come back. Everybody says, I'm dead. They're dead to me. I'm done with them. They all come back.
Yeah, I'll never go back.
You know what? Don't. You don't need it.
I would never go back, even if he wanted me back, which he doesn't, because he
And
doesn't.
he will when he runs out of people.
He
He
doesn't
will.
want to hear anything I have to say. Trust me. He will never have a conversation with me because he knows that I've got him. It's like not got him figured out, but I mean, I'm somebody that's not going to sit here and bullshit with him. You know,
Right.
he's mentally twisted and fucking. He's so jealous of his, and rightfully so, I guess. If you're that kind of dude, I mean, his brother is way fucking more successful than him. But then it's like it's funny, like he has the dumbest ass fans, you know, who cannot like refute anything you say about Kevin. All they want to do is like, you know, it's all this ad hominem stuff and you know shit like that, and most of that's not true. Well, really, all of it's not true. I mean, it. Look, I mean, I've got a lot of opinions about Kevin, but they're all negative. I mean, like he was a funny stand up. You know, on his show, I don't think he's all that funny. I think he's just kind of fucking, you know,
I
mostly
think
he'll sit there, he'll pick up a joke here and there, but usually it's dumb, and he surrounds himself with dummies. So it's like you're just all you're doing is like worsening your skills. You know, you've got no standard, so it doesn't matter how far you dip. You know, could he say anything that would shock you? He can't say anything that would shock me. Because he will say anything until he's around one of his hoity-toity guests. You know, then you better not bring up this whole Jew thing because you know, like, ooh, you don't want to. I don't want people actually talking about what I actually say. I mean, what a coward! What a fucking coward and a pussy! I can't say it enough, man. He's these people who think he's this great guy or something. They're wrong. They're just fucking wrong. It's like might uh,
I,
he
I
might be
mean,
doing okay and all that kind of shit. He might be doing okay, but he's not doing as good as he was because it's the show has completely changed. It's completely
right,
changed.
right. And anybody that's an OG that watched Burning Bridges or anything old with KB enjoyed it for what it is. Now it's a super chat show. It's like, oh yeah, Borgo. And the super chatters used to be like select super chatters were very funny.
Some of them.
There is no funny anymore with the people he has now. It
There's
is
hardly ever a super tip here that is not funny.
oh,
Hardly.
all the super chips are funny.
And then like you know, and again like with it being a super tip show, yeah, but it's also like a use women to attack men show. You know, like he has to get like somebody's ex to like do all the dirty work while he goes wow. You know, it's like it's enough with this shit. You know, he's done it. He's 100 times worse than Gino Bisconti. 100 times worse.
Right,
I mean, like it's not even close.
right. Yeah,
It's like people are like, oh, he did you this kindness. Yeah, he gave me 1/10 of what I ended up having to pay for a lawyer. Okay, I told him I would get him back. You know what he said? He's like, no, that's a tax write off. Don't worry about it. I don't want you to get me back. I'm like, all right, have it your way. Oh, this wonderful kindness that he did, so that because he needed write offs. Basically, though, this main thing is he didn't want to give Gino a win. You
right.
know, he just didn't want to give Gino a win. It had nothing to do with like, oh, let me be kind to this guy
I,
that I he didn't even
I can
know that well.
I can kind of stand by that too. Don't give Gino a win. I kind of could side with him for that, but
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not like he did this, like, you know, this.
I don't think he's a bad guy.
Oh, he is.
Uh,
Trust me.
all
He
right.
get to know him.
Okay. I don't know him from beyond this. The only reason I say I don't think he's a bad guy is because as grumpy and as curmudgeonly as he is, he gives these people a chance over and over and over. Like he says, "Oh, I'm done with MKE. I'm done with Ray. I'm
Yeah,
done with Chad,"
but
and
it's
he
for
get
that
and he
time.
brings them back. And I don't know if it's for his ratings overall, or does he really feel badly for them because they
No, he yo-yos them to treat them like shit.
yeah.
He shows them who's boss. That's all that is control. It has nothing to do with like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He gives people a second chance, another chance, and all that. It is
And
not.
that's how I felt. I have felt that. I said he is a very nice guy. He plays off being a grumpy old bastard, but he always brings these people back that need him for the $100 he gives them or whatever he gives them a month. And I always said that's a good quality that he forgives these people. And
Forgives them for what though?
true,
Something
true,
some shit he
true,
shouldn't have been mad about to begin with. Nine
true.
times out of 10. I mean, it's just
You're right. I
give me a
mean, you're
fucking break.
totally right.
Wow, I give you a second chance because you went to Hackamania and it hurt my feelings. I mean, fuck him. He's just, all that shit. It's just when you take your fucking inner bullshit craziness and you direct that out at the world like he does, then, and there's no one to keep him in check anymore. Adam used to keep him in check.
Oh, Adam was awesome. Losing Adam was a very major, like, I didn't even realize it at the time, but I'm like, damn, losing Adam was the consciousness of that show.
Yeah, he was the conscious.
As well as being like the tech, as well as answering questions when he said, I don't know this answer.
As well
Adam
as just keeping it light a little
keeping
bit,
it light, keeping it moving forward.
making it not so fucking terrible
Yeah.
to see. I mean, like it's just ugh, ugh, ugh.
Ugh.
It's like it's. Do you watch what do you call them? Those girls are pretty antisocial. Do you ever watch them?
No.